world, this is Mona Lisa with Familiar Faces. I know we're in a turmoil, a state where we're trying to do right from wrong, trying to live right. But because I value life, life itself, I can't vote Democrats because you believe in killing a life. See, I'm taught that you don't murder nobody, anybody. I'm not a murderer. I don't believe in people doing abortions. I don't believe it. I had a miscarriage before. That was, that's something I couldn't help. But to sit here and agree with Democrats voting on taking a life, wiping out a baby, crushing his skull with the forceps. It's a beating heart in that lady. It's a life. That life is not her life. That life belongs to that child. And for me to vote against God's principles, it's not right. Else, see, the law is so crazy. That means it's okay for me to go out here and shoot somebody. I shouldn't have to go to prison for doing that because I just took a life. So we're sounding crazy for one thing. And I don't believe in taking an innocent baby's life and being happy about it. And say, you know what? That's that lady's body. That lady could have used some type of birth control to stop this birth. And also, she has this baby. She can give it up for adoption. You know how many people have been raped? This has been happening for so long. Rape, incest. And when you have these children, you can give them up for adoption. What I don't like is how they won't give a man and woman a baby. They give them a hard time. But they give 2 women a baby and 2 men a baby, which is not of God. See, this world has turned their back on God. And the very thing he said not to do, that's what we're doing. Now, this was not always Democrats. They was never this cruel to a baby. But a life, a baby in your stomach, that's another child. That's why when a man killed his wife and she's pregnant, he go to jail for double murder. Because that was a life inside of her. So you telling me he can go to prison for killing the baby and the lady, but you have an abortion, you can kill it and get away with it? I don't understand that. I don't understand the policy of people that's supposed to be bright. This democracy is like nothing new under the sun. You know, back in the day, they were killing the babies to try to stop the Messiah, the Savior, from coming along. Kill the firstborn. It's nothing new because these black babies, they don't mind killing. They don't mind wiping them out. And they got a mindset where we say, you know what, it is okay to kill a baby. It's okay to take this life. It's cruelty. I look at people, they'll save an animal before they save a baby. What kind of world are we living in right now, people? Then you want to take these 9-year-olds. Have you been to those surgeries where they're giving surgeries to these 9-year-olds that's healthy? They're very healthy. They're boy or girl. These doctors, they got degrees, say at birth they're a boy, they're a girl. Okay? But now you want to take it and switch it around and say, you know what? Let them at age 9 choose what they want to be. At the age of 9, Democrats, y'all have lost y'all mind. I know our parents wouldn't have went for that. Surgeries for these children at 9 years old, their body's messed up after that. And you know that. They had never had no children. They never, when they had a good age where they could think and when they have the common sense to act on, they won't be able to because you violated their little body. You abused it. The system, the government abused their body, and y'all should go to prison for that. These are babies still. I did daycare 29 years. We couldn't even do anything wrong with these children. I mean, everything had to be perfect, just right, because that's you'll go to jail for even hitting a child. But you can cut a child up. You can just, oh God, it's sad when you think about it. Just put up a video of them giving the surgery to these little kids. That's just as bad as them being raped, incest in the home, raped by somebody out in the street. It's just as bad. And you condoning it. Democrats. You condone a little child. I don't know, at my age, 65, I don't even want to go through no surgery. I hear people say they get knee surgery, hip surgery, shoulder. All that's painful. But to do that to a little child, most of them are going to die doing that surgery. And you know that. That's another way of killing these kids off. And that's what we allow. And Biden, as a woman, a real woman wouldn't do that to a child. I can't see it. I don't care how, Jeff is my lighting, I don't care what the law says. A woman is close to a child. This is growing inside of her. A natural mom is not going to kill a child. It ain't happening. Not a real woman. In the Bible, when the two women was fighting in the Bible, and Solomon said, let me see who he told I think the guy, to cut the boy in half and give one side of the boy to that mother and one to the other mother. The natural mother screamed out and said, "No, just give her my son. Just give the son to her." He knew then that was the mother, because a real mother would not kill her child. Now we have seen people that have killed their children. They're in prison. How many women have killed their children because they couldn't take it or too much pressure or whatever? So if this come in effect, that means you got to open the prison doors. Then you want sex changes for the prisoners that killed somebody that's in there for life. That you worry, Carmela, you worry about sex change in prison, and you're happy about it with our money, and we ain't got nothing because you want to give it to the immigrants. Why are we going out the world backwards? Why don't somebody stand up and fight for this? So because of that, that's why people go on Trump. So if you wonder why people crazy, it ain't crazy. You're changing God's law. You said they took the prayer out of school, they did this, they took God out of it. But you're taking God out of everything. You're turning your back on God just to get what you want in the office, just to put who you want in the office, whether it's against God or not. That's craziness in the worst way. We're bigger than that, people. And this is real talk. And I remember when people was mad at Darrell Scott, Pastor Darrell Scott, for speaking up for Trump. I went to school with Darrell Scott. He's a very nice guy. I went to Alexander Hamilton with him. And then I went to the Women Ministries at the church of Belinda Scott, his wife. I met her. She's a very sweet person. And everybody hated him because he was going by with Trump. But I understand now because he's not killing the children. He's not giving them surgeries at the age of 9. There's nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with their little bodies. Every one of the Democrats need to go to jail. They need to. If you vote that, something wrong with our mindset, people. Come on, stop losing our self-respect over stupidity. This is not the Democratic Party when we grew up. Trump might have issues. I think they all do. Biden, Clinton, Obama, I think they all had issues. But don't lower your standards and lose your dignity over stupidity. That's all I'm asking. As a mother, I beg and I urge people, stop this abortion thing. It's too many pills out here, and oh, my back was hurting. Too many too many pills and different things to stop you from having babies. Why don't you do what you got to do as an adult? Because we're too lazy to do the right thing. We're ready to just say, we'll kill the child when it's coming. Ain't that too much work? When you don't have to have the child in the first place? You said make America great again by killing the children. Oh my God, my heart stopped, it skipped a beat. It stopped. My heart stopped when I heard this. When I heard this was under the Democratic Party. That's a low blow. I can't believe you even going for that. And then children get surgery at the age of 9. What are you doing to these babies' bodies? Okay? Anything that's going to mess up the black race and stop the population, they're going to do it. They're not for you. Carmela not for you. Especially if she's telling you, hey, abortion, you know, they got the right. These men don't give a damn that these women get abortions. They don't want to pay child support anyway. They just want to have sex all day and do what they want to do. They hold them accountable for things that they're doing. Don't kill a child because of the two adults act or what they're doing. They're grown-ups. These babies don't even have a chance in life. But because of that, I do look for Trump to win and hope, because I don't believe in abortions. I know we all have our mountain. We all have been through things. Some people have got shot. Some people had this and that and got raped when they was young. The people over the border was getting raped. And when Trump decided to put them in different cages because the adults was raping the kids like it was crazy, so much craziness, people got mad and said they taking them away from their parents. Well, these kids over here getting raped. So he put the kids in one cage and the adults in another. So y'all make up your mind. You see how many people cross that border and come out, it's okay, right? Because you're going to give them our money anyway. We're going to sit here, be broke a little bit longer, 4 more years, because we don't want stores. We don't want our jobs. We don't want more money in our pockets. We don't want a decent house, because the immigrants about to come and take over these neighborhoods. They already got our stores. They done tripled the price. Gas is down just for a minute until the election, of course, because Democrats need that vote. She's telling you it's okay for the immigrants to come over because they want the votes. It's okay for transgender because they want the votes. In a way of cheating. If I get these people over here and do all this to these kids, this craziness, I would get votes. We are sad and sick people to allow this. That's why I said, to me, Carmela is not bright. Now I see her sitting there talking like she's on drugs, sitting there can't answer a question. I see how she acts and whatever, but to allow this lady, yeah, you know, when I first seen you, I said, well, wow, she's running for office. You know, I was all happy about it, but when I heard the policy and the plan, you don't even have a plan. This is a man's thought to kill a baby in your stomach, to stop population. That body is a person, like I said, everybody that done killed their wife and the baby, open the prison doors. It's only right. Everybody that raped these kids, open the doors, the prison doors. Because you're allowing them in the rooms with the women anyway. You let men go in the locker room, the gym room, the shower room, the restrooms. And America's supposed to be a smart nation. We don't fall by the wayside, people. You know, it's sad. Today is October 15th. Happy birthday to Ron Dorsey, Minnie Williams yesterday. I think today is Megan Green's birthday. But anyway, happy birthday to all of you. October, I'm just upset because more people is not speaking up about this. A lot of people scared to say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and vote for Trump because of Democrats' policy. Democrats don't have a policy. All their policy is to abuse the black people, keep us in bondage, keep us in chains. But people, learn to take that chain from around your neck Stop letting them kill your babies. If these people have babies, the babies having babies, it's been all along, ever since we was little, you know, they've been having babies, the age 10, 13, 11, 12, 13. Give them up for adoption. Too many people can't have babies, but don't give them to the transgender. We confused enough. Why you have to throw that on us? Why are y'all so abusive to us as a nation? Why y'all want us to act like we sick and don't know better, that we don't know if we man or woman? Or maybe today it's going to be Halloween. Y'all make it Halloween every day of the week, every day of the year, which is sick, sick, sick. So I see why a lot of our black men went to Republican. First, I couldn't understand it, but the more I look at it, you do not value Democrats' mindset. You don't respect us, and because we grew up Democrats, we scared to change over. We're gonna go on with this because now they say we can kill our babies. It's okay. But go ahead and get a gun and kill everybody in your household, and you shouldn't be able to go to jail. Because a murder is a murder. Like I said, men don't want to pay child support anyway, so this is right up their alley. They say, that's that lady's body. Shut up. God made that lady to have a baby. You know, we're a vehicle for the man, the baby to come through the womb. We womb man. The baby comes through us. That's a gift. Children are a gift. So when you start killing, and start going against the commandments or however, how are we going to make it, people? So if Trump win, all I have to say is I understand why. You know, and all these policies, all these things you're changing up. And when Obama went to address the men about you should be voting for her because she's a black woman. She's not even black. She's Indian, isn't she? I'm like Janet Jackson. She was Asian at first, but now she's black because she need votes. Okay, I'll be black today. Because we all with this facade. Okay, but like I said, I was looking at her. I said, oh, maybe she'll win, you know. But when I started listening to her, I was turned off big time because a real woman will not kill a child. I'm just saying, it's a no-no. A lot of people have done it when they was younger. As they got older, you know, I hear some women say they still go through that because they hate that they got rid of that child. But I know God have to deal with them one day at a time, and He will forgive. But when you deliberately setting out to kill these kids like this, in the worst way, well, this nation is not under God. I see that. Well, one thing I do like about the Republican plan, they don't believe in abortions. Look at my vote on that. This transgender movement and all this LBQ, I don't even know how to say it. They want to let that go. They want to, they got my vote on that. These people, they believe in the same sex and all this. It's okay as long as they do it in their own home. You don't have to force this on us and put it on our television set and put it in front of our children and teach it in school. We don't want this for our children. But you want our vote? You want me to vote for something I don't believe in? It ain't happening. I don't believe in our children being misused like this. And I know black folk are smarter than this. And all these men I'm looking at saying, I'm going for Trump, I'm going for Trump. I said, wow. I did that. A lot of them said they was going for Trump. I said, wow. But I understand because one thing about Trump, he's kind of real. What he say he gonna do, he gonna do. He overtalks. He say things. Sometimes he's not what you call that, compassionate. He's not he's a businessman. He's a go-getter. I put it like that. He's gonna go get what he say he's gonna do. And most likely he's gonna do it. I know when he was in office before, my daughter's disability is so much. It was so much better. It was so much better. And guess what? I had money in my pocket. I had money. Now I can't even say I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Because what the hell? Just go to a store to get a pack of chocolate chip cookies. $8.99. Again, people, I am truly appalled with Democrats. You need to taper down, slow down, or think about what you're doing. change that policy. This is Mona Lisa, Familiar Faces. You stick with me as I continue to take you places.